Bitcoin getting hammered today, hitting its lowest level since last July, dangerously close to 30,000 level. Our Bitcoin baller, Brian Kelly, says the cryptocurrency is trading in near lockstep with the NASDAQ. He joins us now to walk through where we go from here. BK, good to see you. So Bitcoin's just trading like a risk asset. And that's it.
I mean, well, so there's two things going on. Number one is that it's trading like a risk asset. So if you look at the 30-day rolling correlation of Bitcoin and the NASDAQ 100, it's about 77% right now. That's about the highest we've seen, but almost all year it's been above 70%. So that is number one. You've got that kind of flow. The second thing that's actually going on is there's a stable coin that is ostensibly backed by Bitcoin in some way, and they're trying to defend the peg against the dollar, and they have to sell some Bitcoin to do that. And that's accelerating the sell-off here. So you have both kind of elements coming in, and that's why we're down almost 10% today.
Can one not buy Bitcoin, or should one not buy Bitcoin until the NASDAQ bottoms, basically?
Or until the correlation breaks, yeah. So, I mean, at this point in time, you're going to have to wait for that. So it's just a question of the next phase of Bitcoin will be maybe we see currencies break. Look what's going on with the yen or the RMB. That might be the next catalyst, but until we see that, it is going to keep trading with the NASDAQ.
How do you look at currencies and see the moves and relate it to what's going on with Bitcoin? When you see the yuan go down 1%, excuse me, and you see the Dixie hit 2-year highs, I mean, how do you sort of take that information and translate that into what's going on with Bitcoin?
Yeah, so, you know, the correlation between the dollar and Bitcoin has been negative. So just like where the NASDAQ, it's positive, it's trading with it. When the dollar goes up, Bitcoin has been going down. But when I see stuff like the yuan and the RMB move the way that they move, I mean, these are extraordinary moves, things we haven't seen since the 1980s when we had the Plaza Accord. That's currency markets breaking. And so how does that translate into Bitcoin? Bitcoin is an alternative currency, just like gold is. So I think at some point in time, when those currencies break, Bitcoin's actually going to see some positive flow from that.
Hey, BK, it's Karen. Thanks for being on today. What do you think about if the Fed were to become a little more dovish? Would that help Bitcoin and therefore, I guess, the NASDAQ or vice versa?
It would rip higher, yeah. And that's what everybody is looking for, right? So at 30,000, everybody